Welcome to McGuire's Car Crazy. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or gal, if you love cars, you're a car guy. And this is Car Crazy Central, shouting the passion that 30 million of us who are car guys across America and tens of millions more around the world share in common, no matter what kind of cars we love. Join us as we focus on this emotion of being car crazy. Welcome to Car Crazy Central, ground zero for monitoring the major events and personalities of the car hobby around the world. Each week, we creatively serve up a full menu of car crazy passion for you to enjoy via our Car Crazy television and radio shows, as well as on demand through our website, carcrazycentral.com. Our mission is pure and simple. That's right, we want to make you just a little more car crazy!
I'm really car crazy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, tell me, how car crazy are you?
Me and my dad are probably the most car crazy people in our family.
Well, we have 365 cars in our parade. Has been touted as probably one of the largest single event car parades in the world.
Yeah.
We're really happy that, first of all, Chevrolet does this along with the other manufacturers in Detroit. It's Woodward. But we help Campbell, Ewald, and Chevrolet. Been doing it for 10 years.
And now your host, Barry McGuire.
It's reported to be the first paved avenue in the United States, and every August, the famous Woodward Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, plays host to the Woodward Dream Cruise, the biggest car guy event on the planet. And when I say big, I mean big. We're talking about tens of thousands of cars cruising in both directions for more than 16 miles through almost as many cities, with upwards of 2 million people lining the streets and overflowing into the neighborhoods, celebrating en masse the unparalleled passion and love that we have for cool cars of every type and description. You see it all here, from unrestored cars to work-in-progress type cars to world-class show cars. And you know what? All the sights and sounds and, yes, even the fragrances of the cars cruising the 16 miles of Woodward Avenue are enough to make anyone car crazy.
We're here with Christina Shepard-Dezius. I got that right. How about that?
You did.
And for Ferndale, you do the
Downtown Development
Downtown Development Authority.
Yeah, for downtown Ferndale.
And this is where it all started. So
It is.
This is a big deal.
Yep, 12 years ago, it started right here. It started with Nelson House, who was just a local resident and businessman and wanted to do something for kids in Ferndale for a soccer field. And that's where it began. It was a fundraiser, and his
Unbelievable.
steamrolled since
And
then.
look at the size of this thing.
Yeah,
now.
it's
amazing.
huge.
And talk about how the law enforcement gets involved. I mean, they really coordinate this with you.
They do, and they work all together up and down Woodward Avenue, and not just as one single body, individual cities, but as one huge body working together to keep it safe and keep it fun.
Well, what was your biggest tragedy surprise today?
My biggest surprise today, well, we have the governor of the state of Michigan coming in today. Yeah, she'll be coming in at 5 o'clock today for our ribbon cutting ceremony, which is going to be kicking off all of our festivities for the weekend. And we're going all weekend long. We're not just Saturday, we're also Sunday.
Yeah, we do a great job. A lot of work.
Thank you.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
You did it well.
And thanks for coming out here.
Thanks, Christina.
All right.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks.
We are car crazy!
We're here at the Chevrolet exhibit along Woodward Avenue, and I found an incredible car guy, Jake Stipple. You just come right up and start talking. Tell me how car crazy you are.
I'm really car crazy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, tell me, how car crazy are you?
Me and my dad are probably the most car crazy people in our family. I wouldn't be car crazy without dear old dad over here.
There you go. What a great state. Talk about working on cars with your dad. Was that kind of fun?
Yeah, it was. We're planning on building a bolt together 1932 Highboy.
Really? Have you decided what your first car is going to be?
Probably a '99 Mustang Cobra.
Oh, not a bad way to start. How many years have you been coming to the Woodward Dream Cruise?
Since I was 3 years old, for probably 8 years now.
No kidding. You're a veteran. You've been to almost all of them.
Yeah.
What's the best part about it?
Probably walking around because it's so darn packed in the roads. So.
Why do you like hanging out with cars so much? What's about cars that gets you excited?
how much time people took to build them and stuff. And you know how loud they are and how fast they can go. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
Nice
Okay.
talking with
Enjoy
you.
your day. All right.
Thank you. You too.
All along the route of Woodward Avenue, there are events. Everywhere you look, there's parties going on, whatever. Jack Day has been having one here at Royal Oak for how many years?
It's about our 4th year now.
And you have some interesting people here. So this is a combination of several different groups that you polarize and bring together.
Yes, everyone makes a contribution. We have a couple of quartets here from the Barbershop Harmony Society.
Yeah, that's great. So, but the three main groups you have here are?
The Veteran Motor Car Club, the local chapter, and the Buick Club, and the Meadowbrook Concourse from Auburn Hills. Their operations committee has their after party
So
here.
a lot of really cool guys here.
Yes,
enjoying
they're
this
all car
together.
crazy.
You got a pretty good crowd here. Got a little barbecue going.
There's people showing up every minute now.
Yeah.
They're going to pour in all afternoon.
So you hang around here till when?
11 o'clock tonight.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't that great? I mean, it's just really special.
It's a wonderful spot. This is a really nice place to have a party like this.
What is? And your home here is like, what'd you say, 100-year-old?
It's 100 years old, and when this house was built, Woodward Avenue was 2 lanes of dirt.
Of course, it's the first paved avenue in the United States. So
Yes, it was.
So a lot of history on these grounds.
A lot of history here. This house is listening right now to the engines that are running here too. Some of these old cars, like this Buick that we're standing in front of.
Yeah. It's really great. Well, thanks, Jack.
Okay.
Have a good day.
All right.
Hope the rain stays away and the rest of your guests come. And
Thank you.
Have a lot of fun.
Okay.
Okay, see you.
When we come back, we're going to experience even more of the 2 million car guys along Woodward Avenue, going totally car crazy.
Would you rather get a ticket than park by a sprinkler? When you dream of your first car, can you still smell it? Does your trunk look like a detail shop? I'm Barry McGuire, and if this is you, you're car crazy, and our quick detailer is exactly what you need. The missing link between washing and waxing. It gives your car that just detailed look every day and keeps it as smooth as glass. Serious car care for car crazy people. Only from McGuire's.
It was a world without excitement, a world without passion. But that was all about to change. Get ready for Honda's Spring Into Action 3, starring powerful performances by Honda on- and off-road bikes, personal watercraft, and ATVs, featuring up to $1,500 in bonus bucks and payments as low as $39 a month upon approved credit. Honda presents Spring Into Action 3 sales event. The world may never be the same, ever.
No regrets. No regrets. It's been good to me. Take care of it, it'll be good to you.
Yeah, I hear you, Dad.
Like we said, that one's yours.
From generation to generation, nothing runs like a deer.
On any given Sunday, more Mazdas are road race than any other car. You only have to drive one to understand why. Mazda, it all comes back to.
Welcome back to Car Crazy Central, coming to you from the Woodward Dream Cruise, the biggest car guy event in the world, with your host and Grand Marshal, Barry McGuire.
We caught up with Mark Kuhn, who's the chairman of the Berkeley Cruise Fest. This is one of the great events going on this week. And it's, how many cars you have involved here, Mark?
Well, we have 365 cars in our parade. It's been touted as probably one of the largest single event car parades in the world.
Yeah.
And we actually have that come here to this event. Every year we probably have between 30 and 50,000 old cars. It is truly an amazing event.
We have the cruise on Woodward. This is a parade. This is a real parade here in Berkeley.
This is the classic car parade for our Berkeley Cruise Fest.
Yeah.
And we take this event and kind of wrap it around the Woodward Dream Cruise event. We've been doing this since the Woodward Dream Cruise started about 11 years ago.
So we just drove down the main street there, and the people that are out there getting ready for this parade, I mean, this is a big deal.
Yes, it is. We usually have about 20 to 30,000 people that attend the parade itself.
The actual parade.
Yes, this is a really, really neat family-oriented event. We really stress families. There's lots of kids you'll see as you're driving down the parade route. We have 365 cars getting ready to roll here.
This is the opening parade. This is the official opening of the Woodward Dream Cruise.
This is the official opening recognized by the Woodward Dream Cruise, and we are so proud to have you here as Grand Marshal to come. It's great to have a car guy come that loves cars to this great car event. Thank you.
Well, I get
so
to ride
much.
in a really cool 57 Chevy
That's
back
right,
here.
you do.
And get to see all the citizens of Berkeley up close and personal and say howdy. Car guys come in all size, colors, nationalities. Chuck Franskowiak is supercar guy. I love talking with you. I love your passion.
I love Corvettes. I owned a 67, bought it brand new.
Did you?
Drove it for 3 years, 70,000 miles, had to sell it for whatever reason. Finally bought this 82. I am now the original owner of this car, 13,000 miles.
Wow. Wow, you're hanging out with all the Corvette lovers here. Corvette guys have networks all over the country because there's so many national meets and things. So you have such a community within the Corvette world.
And, you know, so many that you probably can't have the time to do them all.
Yeah.
But our club does a lot of social things, and we have a good time.
Well, you describe yourself as what kind of a car guy?
Oh, I would say serious, but not enough room to collect more than 3. I'm looking for a stacker, but my wife won't allow.
But your wife's a car guy too. What's your wife drive?
My wife drives an original 97 BMW Z3, and she loves that car.
Okay, now you're not as tall as some of the other Corvette owners around here, and yet you drive this car really well. Tell us what's going on here.
Well, you can buy this equipment that is bolted onto the car. You can buy this type of setup, and you can also buy a more lightweight setup that you can take to the airports, rent cars.
What's the best thing about being a car guy?
The best part about the people looking at you, smiles.
Yeah.
You know, like that kind of stuff.
Thumbs up,
yeah, that kind of stuff.
All
Thank
right,
you,
good
Barry.
talk to
It's
you.
been a pleasure meeting you. And like I said, God is good. I got to meet you.
Every year, there's this pilgrimage to Motown that car guys make from across the country and around the world to experience what you're going to experience right here on McGuire's Car Crazy, right after this break.
Why would we put a sport-tuned suspension and magnesium paddle shifters on a Lancer?
Another lap?
Let's do it.
Because the all-new rally-inspired Mitsubishi Lancer.
How's she running, Dale? Tough as nails. Any issues? Suspension's dialed in. Loads of power. I think I'll take the red one.
The Polaris Tough to Beat sales event. Take home 2 of the world's toughest ATVs for an incredible $98 per month. And get up to $800 off the legendary Polaris Sportsman. And now's the time to save on Polaris Ranger.
Now that's tough to beat.
The Polaris Tough to Beat sales event, now through May 31st. Visit PolarisIndustries.com/tough to beat for your local Polaris dealer.
Rise and shine. Get your motor running. Weekend mornings, wake up to Speed's Castrol engine block. Cars, bikes, trucks. The Castrol engine block, Saturday and Sunday mornings beginning at 7 a.m. Eastern on the only place it could be, Speed. Brought to you by Castrol GTX. Stop sludge in its tracks with superior sludge protection.
Welcome back to McGuire's Car Crazy with Barry McGuire and one of the top promoters of the Woodward Dream Cruise, Top Hat John.
We're here with Top Hat John, who helps organize these cars and these different events. You have so much fun doing this.
We're really happy that, first of all, Chevrolet does this along with the other manufacturers in Detroit. It's Woodward. But we help Campbell, Ewald, and Chevrolet. Been doing it for 10 years, bringing the cars out here.
You know everybody. I mean, whatever car they want, whoever. Oh, yeah, I know that. I can get that for you. You're a pretty resourceful guy.
Absolutely. But, you know, because of people like you and all these other car people, we get a chance to do what we do.
We're happy to cover it. We're having a ball here today. Hey, some really amazing cars right in this little tight circle here. Kind of go through them with us. First, start with your own car right behind us.
Well, I'm very fortunate to buy this, to own this car. I've probably had over 200 cars, and I love Chevrolets. And every Woodward Dream Cruise, I have to go out and buy another Chevrolet for the collection that we use for this. This one's an all original, 54,000 mile, 1966 Caprice Woody wagon, 327 4-barrel. Hang on there, Tom Dooley air. Hang on there, and real Dayton wire wheels.
That's great. They have the ad in the back window here. That's a blow up of the ad you actually found in the car.
Was in the glove box of the car. You know, Dinah Shore was the lady that
see the USA in your Chevrolet.
That's it. And we even have an apple pie in the back.
Yeah, there we go. Talk about the other cars. This is a station wagon right here. This is pretty amazing, like a one-of-one car.
This is a very unique car. It came out of the Floyd Garrett collection. It's only got 2,000 miles. It's a former drag car. Still has a window sticker on the car, by the way. And the gentleman disconnected the power window so that you wouldn't damage the window sticker.
He knew what he was doing. This was going to be a collector car. He knew that. What else we got around here?
Well, there's, you know, we were fortunate to have the guys here from Berger Chevrolet. They've got the Berger 1970 and a half Camaro 454 LS6. So we're happy to have them. All the way from Atlanta they came up here. An interesting story. The guys broke down in Kentucky last night. Somebody gave them their truck to get up here.
No kidding.
Just somebody off the side of the road.
Typical car guys. That's a car guy story.
You got it. They found out they were coming to Detroit and the Woodward Dream Cruise and the Chevy display, so they loaned them their truck to come up here. And we've got the St. Ignace winners here also. Gentleman that just a young man under 30 years old.
These two cars side by side over here.
Yes, sir. The one is a 66 Nova with an LS2 complete Corvette drivetrain, and next to it is a 71 Chevrolet with 13,000 miles. Still has a rubber mat on the floor, hubcaps, wheels. It's got an all-aluminum ZL1 with a 700. No, it's not a 700. It's a 4L60 transmission, automatic with air.
And that's just one little piece of the Woodward Dream Cruise. Eat your hearts out. Better come next year. Thanks, John.
We want to find out how car crazy you are. We're going to turn up the heat on this one. In what year did Porsche begin using an air-cooled engine in its legendary 911? Was it 1960, 1964, 1974, or 1998? Think you've got it? We'll see if you're right a little later in the show.
Some all-star events judge dunks, some home runs. But in NASCAR, it's all about speed. The NASCAR Nextel Pit Crew Challenge.
This is these guys' time to shine. It's all on the line here tonight.
May 19th, exclusively on Speed.
I've been customizing cars over 60 years. The Alucard, the Aztec, the Emperor, the Batman, the Munsters, the Beverly Hillbillies, the Monkeys, and the Green Hornets. We indulge and try to encourage young craftsmen to design and build their own car of what they like, so we can see their inspiration, as I did when I pioneered it in the 50s. They call me King of the Customizer. To see what I'm working on now, go to CarCrazyCentral.com.
So, 12 o'clock tea time, someone rear-ends us. Day shot, right? Except I just switched to Progressive Direct Online. They gave me a couple of competitive prices. I picked Progressive and saved $400 a year. And I've been trying to tell these guys I also get their concierge service. So I drop off my car, pick up a rental, and we're gone. So I save $400 and our tea time. Fantastic.
Progressive Direct. It's about you. And it's about time. Sign up online and save $50.
Before the gremlins get you, get Progressive. #1 in motorcycle insurance.
Welcome back to Car Crazy Central at the fabulous Woodward Dream Cruise and its endless parade of cars and car guys.
All right, how we doing here? All right.
How you doing?
Good to see you guys.
Good time?
Yeah, it was great.
We brought this from Oregon.
Did you really?
Indeed, yeah.
All the way from Oregon. Where are you from?
From Germany.
From Germany? Come on, both of you?
I don't have this from Germany.
Are both of you from Germany?
No, he is.
He is. You're from Germany. What do you think, huh?
That's great here, really. We don't have this kind of cars in Germany.
Really?
First time here is wild place.
Car crazy!
Oh, I'm car crazy, baby.
There's a lot to be said for stock, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she looks so wonderful. Brings back a lot of memories.
Very much so.
Love it. What's your name? Where are you from?
Bob from Lincoln Park, Michigan.
Okay, and?
John from Ecorse, Michigan.
Oh man, you guys get to do this every night, right?
Yeah, we were out here last night.
Were you?
We're
Yeah.
here tomorrow too.
Yeah.
We'll bring the kids tomorrow.
Do you? Tomorrow night, the whole family.
Yeah.
Enjoyed yourselves tonight?
Loving it. You bet. This is great.
Do this every night?
Oh, there's no better place to be.
That's right.
That's bad.
When we come back, we'll find out when it was that Porsche began using an air-cooled engine to power its signature 911. Right here on McGuire's Car Crazy.
Do you carry around more pictures of your car than your family? Is spending all day detailing your idea of fun? Would you rather shine your tires than your shoes? I'm Barry McGuire, and if this is you, you're car crazy. And our Hot Shine Tire Spray is made for you. It's adjustable so you control the spray, narrow or wide, and tires get a deep black shine that really lasts. Serious car care for car crazy people. Only from McGuire's.
This speed presentation is brought to you by True Value. For the tools and local advice to get your project done right, True Value. Start right, start here.
Got a lot of projects?
Yeah.
We've got what you need. Come on.
We're here because we've been there with the tools, products, and advice to get it done right. True Value. Start right. Start here.
The thrill of white-knuckle driving obviously came from someone with white knuckles.
Great day, let's bring her in.
Formula One-inspired Michelin Pilot Series high-performance tires.
Or not.
Michelin, a better way forward.
Welcome to Honda's ATV Planet. Today's episode, Power Steering, The Chase is On. The team is out to track the tough Foreman 4x4 ES, the first of its species with power steering. They spot one, and the chase is on. Power steering gives it effortless handling, with no sign of fatigue. Then suddenly, it's gone. Another memorable adventure on ATV Planet. Test ride the new Foreman at a participating Honda dealer.
Welcome back to McGuire's Car Crazy. We want to find out just how car crazy you are. In what year was it that Porsche began using an air-cooled engine in its legendary 911? Was it 1960, 1964, 1974, or 1998? So when did Porsche start using an air-cooled engine in their 911? Well, if you paid a visit to Porsche.com to research their history, 1998 might ring a bell for you, because that's the first year that Porsche used water-cooled engines. Porsche's 911s were actually air-cooled since B-1964, the first year of production for the 911. If you kept your cool and answered this one right, you must be car crazy. And now, once again, Barry McGuire.
You know, I love reading your car crazy confessions, particularly when they speak to a theme that I often talk about on this program. And we have one like that today from Desiree Carolyn. And she writes, "Dear Barry, I hate to admit it, however, I am a car guy." That's right, I said it, I'm a car guy, but I happen to be a woman. I never looked at cars as anything more than something to get me from point A to point B. Since I've been with my fiance, I have been dragged to more car shows than I can count, ordered more car parts than I ever wanted, and I now have appreciation for the classic car. I now own a 1971 Mustang, and my fiance is restoring both a 1979 Camaro and a 1956 Bel Air. Wow. I do feel that it is an art form. I never would admit that before. I can't describe the feeling I get when I'm driving my 1971 Mustang Coupe and men and women both come by and give me thumbs up, or I get stopped at a light to see if I will sell it. Never, but the intention is great. I love watching your show and appreciate what you do and the enthusiasm that you have for it. I cannot wait until Luis and I finally get married and have some kids so we can share this as a family hobby. Amen to that. Luis says even if he has a girl, she will be with him during his restorations and stops to the auto parts store. Cars have been something that grew on me, and I love them now, and a big part of that is because of you. Thanks, Barry. Desiree Carroll. Well, thank you, Desiree, for that wonderful compliment. My goodness, it really warms my heart. I mean, it really does. One of the most exciting trends in the car hobby today, throughout the whole car hobby, is increasing numbers of female car guys. I'm continuing preaching the fact that the term car guy is a non-gender specific term. You've heard me say it so often. And it is in fact the ultimate compliment that male car guys can give to a lady because it recognizes equal status in a hobby that has been almost exclusively male in years past. In my book, Desiree, you were born with a car crazy gene, and that lays dormant until it's stimulated by an external force. In your case, that external force was your fiance, Luis. And good job, Luis, for providing that stimulation so that you can enjoy all the benefits of being a car guy together. Thank you, Desiree, for so proudly speaking on behalf of all the female car guys in our viewing audience. And you know what? For the rest of you ladies, I hope Desiree's story of how she has fallen in love with cars will encourage even you to be just a little bit more car crazy. And for the rest of you, I want you to know that I personally read every car crazy confession that we receive. And you know what? Every single one of them is so, so special. If you haven't sent me your story yet, why not do it this week? Send your email to confessions@carcrazycentral.com. Thanks for watching our show this week, because this episode and every episode is intended to make you just a little bit more